Langkawi is not just about the beaches and cable car. There is a wild raw side waiting to be explored, and that is where we are heading to in today's video. We are exploring a few hidden gems that don't always make it to the tourist list, but I think they're 100% worth your time, especially if you like a bit of adventure and quiet nature vibes. So let's get going. Our first stop for today is Telaga Tujuh, also famously known as the Seven Wells Waterfall. This spot is tucked inside a forested area near the cable car, and honestly, the hike was beautiful. So as you reach to the entrance, they have a paid parking area where you can park your car if you are traveling with a car or your bike. I think we overall paid 2 ringgit for parking our car in there. Okay, so हम पहुंच चुके हैं अपने next spot में, जो कि एक waterfall है, and it is called as Telaga Tujuh, and I don't know if I'm spelling it right. It's called as Telaga Tujuh. Yes. As you start to go up, you'll see a lot of stairs, and all of this is shaded, and you're surrounded by nature the whole time. This spot is famous for its natural pools and jungle hike. It's about 30 to 40 minutes of uphill climbs depending upon your speed. And I know it is a bit of workout, but the trail is shaded and peaceful. It's extremely beautiful, honestly, but you need to have some energy. There are around 600 steps to reach the top, and there are enough resting spots in between. In the middle of nowhere.
There's no one down. Our friend has went up.
हम कितना चला है? Into the forest. No idea. कितना ऊपर जाना है? No idea. Listen to that sound of jungle. After spending few hours soaking inside the ponds, I think I really enjoyed every moment up there. We also tried to go to Blue Lagoon, which is again more of a hike inside the forest, but we were too scared of the monkeys, and there were monkeys all around, and there were no people, no guided signs, so we decided to just give up the hike there. Leading the way, both Harpita and me are extremely afraid of monkeys. हम पूरे के पूरे एक एडवेंचरस सफ़र के बाद वापस आ गए. हमें ब्लू लगून तो मिला नहीं. हमें लगा था कि अगर कोई जा रहा होगा, आई जॉइन देम, बट हमें कोई भी एक इंसान जाता हुआ नहीं मिला. एक भी मिल जाता ना हमें, और तो हम चले.
मोटिवेट हो जाते हैं, वापस आ रहे थे.
हाँ,
बट वो भी नहीं जाते.
हाँ, दे ऑल्सो वर लाइक कि हमें डर लग गया और हम वापस आ गए. So now we are just going down to the second part of the Seven Wells Waterfall. One thing I absolutely did not like about being here in the secluded places, no instructions are written in English. Now, just a heads up, when we visited, it was a bit dry, so the waterfall was not in the full flow, but the rock formation and the natural pool still made it worth the climb. If you are here after the rainy season, the view should be stunning, definitely more dramatic. We are right now sitting and relaxing at the waterfall place of Seven Wells. There's hardly any water. It would look beautiful if you would come after the rainy seasons. तो अगर आप rainy season से पहले आ रहे हैं in the summer seasons like we are in the month of March, मैं recommend नहीं करूँगी आपको to waste your time and energy on these waterfalls because they are not worth it, honestly. But at the same time, I would say कि monsoon के बाद ये बहुत अच्छा लगेगा because this fall is huge, and as I'm saying, I'm seeing this fall. The fall is huge. and I think you would enjoy if you would come here when there is water. अब यहाँ थोड़ी देर बैठने के बाद अब leaving for our next destination, there is one another waterfall that we would want to see.
After spending a couple of hours at the Seven Wells Waterfall, we drove a little north to Temurun Waterfall, which is another lesser known gem. Not gonna lie again, we did not find a great waterfall glory because of the dry season, but the vibe here is still amazing. You are surrounded by jungle and it is just quiet. There's a short walk from the parking area and this area is super peaceful. Hardly any people around when we went in.
Totally dry. Totally. There are people enjoying the pool. No, we are saying that ये जगह सुंदर नहीं है. The background behind me is beautiful. The water is green in color, but I highly recommend कि आप ये सारे waterfalls उस सीज़न में आएँ जब या तो बारिश चल रही है, मानसून सीज़न है यहाँ पर, या फिर बारिश हो चुकी है. Included, it's very peaceful and it's nice.
And now, this might just be my favorite discovery of the day, Sandy Skull Beach. Don't worry, the name sounds more dramatic than the place actually is. It is serene, almost deserted spot with powdery white sand and crystal clear turquoise water. What makes it special is the complete absence of commercialization. No beach bars, no jet skis, no vendors, pure nature at its finest. The beach is nested between the lush tropical trees that provide natural shade, perfect for escaping the midday heat. It genuinely felt like we had discovered our own private paradise away from the tourist crowd. And we witnessed the most magical sunset with all those hues of pink in the sky, and it was so magical.
I have really enjoyed this beach. हम यहाँ पे I think 1 घंटे से हैं. There is nobody. It's very peaceful, and I'm like just wow. I have really no words to explain how much I like being here. If you are visiting Langkawi, I think this is one of the place I would recommend you to visit. अगर आप सिर्फ itinerary complete करने के लिए नहीं घूम रहे हैं and you want some peace in your life, I think this is where you can find it. A beach which is so beautiful and still so empty. Like this is the prime time for people being on beach, but यहाँ पे आपको कोई भी नहीं मिलेगा. Very limited people, so you get your entire space by yourself.
Here are some quick tips on screen if you're planning to visit these spots. And that is a wrap of our day. We are now heading to Pantai Cenang, to a complete opposite vibes with food, music, people, beachside cafes. We also love that. We will definitely spend a full evening here someday, but for now, this was the perfect ending to our very offbeat Langkawi adventure. It is easy to stick to popular spots, but sometimes these quiet corners are where you find the real magic. If you're planning a trip here, maybe take a detour and explore these hidden gems, especially during or after the rainy season. Hit like if you enjoy exploring the lesser known and tell me which place would you like to visit first, the jungle waterfall or the peaceful hidden beach. And if you haven't already, subscribe now because we have got more Langkawi and Malaysia content coming up soon.